It's me again. I'm going to teach you how to make meatloaf. First, you take 1 pound of sausage, any kind of sausage, just as long as it's pork sausage. One onion, any kind you want. One ground beef, 1 pound of each, the sausage and the beef, any kind of beef. Breadcrumbs. Now you might be wondering, how many is she going to use? I don't measure. I take my rings off because I don't like the ooey gooey stuff. This is about a half a can that I had left. Now, if you can look, I usually use maybe a cup and a half, maybe. I don't measure, so I don't know for sure. But hey, I go with it. So, And then, usually, I use cream of mushroom soup. But when you don't have it, cream of chicken works the same, tastes good. Really don't know a difference. And you do want just 1 can. I mean, 1 can does the trick. Don't have to worry about it. I'm going to use spicy ranch seasoning. You can find this at the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. Again, I'm not measuring. I season to taste. And then I'm going to take garlic urban seasoning. Again, not measuring. Just a dash. Maybe a little too. Now for this, I am going to measure. I'm going to take a little bit of soy. Two teaspoons. 1 egg. And if it's not enough, you can add 2. Now, I mix it really, really good. Just to see if I need to add anything as far as breadcrumbs because of the soup, because it makes it kind of moist. Would you want a little bit of moisture for when you cook it so it doesn't get dry, but you don't want it too moist to where it's just not, you know, gonna cook right or anything. Now, I'm gonna slow cook this. Usually takes about 2 hours. I'm gonna start it at 300. Let it cook, let it simmer, and then probably bump it up. I'm making minis, so I'm going to add more. Now this is the right consistency I like. I like this consistency. It's not really, really moist. I'll show you the product here in just a second. Let's see if I can get you a close-up of what it's going to look like. See how it's forming? See how it's forming really good? That's what you want. You don't want it to fall apart. You want it a little gooey. And then, instead of making minis, like I said I was going to, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just split it in half and do it in half. Do 2 meatloaves. But what I want to do is half them. So, this pretty much looks like half. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shape it as best as you can into the loaf. Put it in the pan. And depending on your oven, you can do 300, usually 300 to 250 to slow cook. And then I'm going to bump it up to about 350 about an hour into it. And then I'm going to check them. You want to make sure make sure your hands are nice and clean too. Don't forget that, because that's the most important part. Then you want to wash your hands afterwards because it's just gross, of course. So, and then, depending on what you like, we like to do potatoes, which, you know, that's the tradition. Potatoes and things. So, I think that's what I'm going to do, is cut up a couple potatoes. And carrots, if you have them. If you don't, pick a vegetable, throw it in, cook it, and that is the result. You want to add a little bit of water to the pan. You want to add a little bit of water around. And that's all there is to it. About an hour into the cook, up your oven. Put some ketchup on top. A little bit of cheese. And there you go. There's meatloaf for the night. It's real easy to do. Hit me up. Thanks.